The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is Paulie Malignaggi. He did an interview on Fight Hype that was uploaded to YouTube on April 19th. And basically, he said it was a good thing he didn't fight Pacquiao when his team was considering it because he believes Pacquiao was on the juice and on the juice heavy. Now, G, what are your thoughts on that?
I'll say this. I like Paulie. I think he's one of my he might be my favorite analyst in the boxing game right now. It could be a toss-up between him and Andre Ward. But it is weird that it's like, bro, you had years to fight Pacquiao. You had years to even call him out. Now that actually, but he's retired. Paulie's retired. He's doing like, bare knuckle fights and getting beat up over there. So, like to me, you went from being like one of the top dudes in the welterweight division to now fighting like truck drivers.
He was never one of the top dudes.
But I'm saying he was notable. He had a notable name, and he was a champion.
Yeah, he was a resume builder. But go ahead.
Facts, yeah. But,
I know he was above. He was a gatekeeper.
Not a gatekeeper. He was like right above gatekeeper. So I don't know. We need to figure out.
I know he was above gatekeeper, bro.
You could be right, man.
It's debatable. Go ahead.
Yeah. Like, I'll say this. Even if Pacquiao was on the juice, let's say Pacquiao was clean, you couldn't beat him, period. Like, I'm being honest, Paulie's my man, but he got pillow fists for real. Like, he actually has pillows for fists. There is no way Paulie could beat Pacquiao in his wildest dreams. I have to be honest. And so it kind of seems like you're tarnishing a man's legacy when this is like years out and out of nowhere you come out with this type of information. It's just kind of like, where you coming from? What's your angle? Are you bitter? And like, I could respect, like, you guys know, I'm like the Wilder supporter in Boxing Bros. I could respect when Paulie's talking about Wilder because for one, Paulie's not even in the heavyweight division. You know what I'm saying? So he has no dog in that fight. But you, as a person that had the opportunity to fight him, and you chose not to fight him, and then years later, you're like throwing salt on his name. I don't know, man. I'm not going to say it's cowardly, but it's just not respectful. That's what I'm going to say.
True dollar bill.
Paulie Malignaggi, one of my favorite commentators, but least favorite fighters. You know what I'm saying? Listen, I agree a lot with what G was saying. One thing about it is, Paulie's been saying this for years. You know what I'm saying? He's been calling Pacquiao for years. So this is one thing that I can give him. But Paulie, man, this is another case of your mouth always getting you in trouble. Somebody in the comment section asked us to rate Paulie Malignaggi, and I was like, we're 4. You know what I'm saying? For power, we was going to give him a 45 for power. I would give him a 45 for power. You know what I'm saying? This would be a waste of time doing the rating.
Where's my towel?
You want to give him a 25? 45 is too much. You know what I'm saying?
I was going to give him a 10 on the chin.
What you give him for power, Ned?
Huh?
What'd you give Paulie Malignaggi for power?
99 on the dollar.
He gave him negative 99.
99 cents. He got 99. He didn't get one.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm like, man, listen. It's over. It's over, Paulie. You know what I'm saying? This man is at the end of his career. You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you, a plunger? You know what I'm saying? You bringing up old like, go on with your career, Paulie. Stop bringing it up.
All right, Ned.
Man, lately we have retirees talking real beefy in retirement. So I want them all to come. I want them, if they want the smoke, give them all the smoke. I want to see Paulie fight Pacman. Oh, I thought I got muted for a second. I want to see. I want to see Hayes come back and fight the greats. I want to see Klitschko back out here. I want to see Shannon out here. And Paulie, if you could bare knuckle box,
don't forget, Tony Bellew want a piece of these boys too.
Yo, come out, yo. The door's open, yo. You got all this time to train. Get rid of that dad bod, whatever. to step back in the ring one last hurrah. So
Quarantine got people losing their mind.
All that smoke, Paulie, go get that man's belt. He'll gladly give you a fight.
Oh yeah, Paulie's suffering from corona brain. Yeah.
So many things that I could dive into. Here's a few things. So one, Paulie, you can feel that way, but the man's never tested positive for anything. Now, we know the stories. He was supposed to, him and Mayweather negotiations, he said he didn't like needles and needles made him feel weak, all types of things. Yes, we know the story, but he never tested positive for anything. And he eventually fought Floyd Mayweather. And he's fought a number of fighters since then. Keith Thurman, there was no VADA testing for that fight. So whatever, Thurman was okay with whatever. What I'm not going to do is sit here and say some man is doing this if I have no proof. Because I'm not going to try to tarnish his legacy like that. But I'll say this to you, Paulie. We know that Shane Mosley has taken PEDs, and we know that he's tested positive for PEDs. And you never try to tarnish him. You never try to take away Shane Mosley's wins. You never talk about how Shane Mosley built a career cheating. You never bring that up. You only do this for Pacquiao. Like, it's deep rooted. Like, there's something about the Pac-Man that ruffles your feathers. Like, we have a man who clearly tested positive for PEDs, and not only did Shane test positive for PEDs, he's on a deposition sitting there saying he knowingly took the PEDs. And you say nothing about him, but you want to berate the Pac-Man. So that's one. Two, I get it, man. Pacquiao is the oldest man to ever win the welterweight title, and you taking bare knuckle fights. Like, I'm not even trying to clown the dude, because, I mean, I feel for him. I respect Paulie. I like Paulie. I think his boxing IQ is very high, but he just never had the punching power and other things. He put up a hell of a fight against some fighters. He put up a hell of a fight against Adrian Broner. But when it's all said and done, when it's over, it's over. And when it's over, just bow out gracefully. But, like, the constant bashing of Pacquiao, when there are other guys in the sport who we know test positive, and you don't discredit their careers the way you try to discredit the Pac-Man, it's kind of suspect to me. And lastly, you still are employed as a commentator. So being employed as a commentator and someone who works with these fighters, you shouldn't be showing so much bias towards one particular fighter in that way. This is a YouTube channel. I can say whatever I want about people. Like, you know, and I still try to be respectful. But in that sense, if I was working for Showtime or if I was covering these fighters, I'd have to go about things a little bit more differently than I go about things now. So, you know, with that being said, if Pac-Man slap you in the face, it is what it is.
Yo, you know what? Paulie Malignaggi is reminding me of Menace to Society. Remember when the guy was eating a banana? You know what I'm saying? That's Paulie. He's eating a banana, and he's looking at Pacquiao knocking out people.
Oh, no, that's Belly.
Belly.
That's Belly. Rico, big ass Rico.
That's Belly. Yeah.
He's running in the hood movies.
Yeah, excuse me. Yep, I meant Belly. You know what I'm saying? He's sitting there eating a banana. You know what I'm saying? That's Paulie eating a banana.
Well, how about this?
Pacquiao. He's looking at Pacquiao knock out all these people, and he wishing he had the power to do it. And he's like, I don't like this.
I got one.
I don't like this.
You know,
wait, before you jump in, just to clarify for Trill, that is actually Kane playing Rico.
Yeah, it's Kane. That's why I said Minister Society.
Up on you, Trill. You know what Paulie remind me of? Especially now that he's doing these bare knuckle fights. He remind me of these rappers that, you know, industry rappers that they were popping back in the 90s. Then the money dry up. Next thing you know, they go to battle rap. You know, Paulie's a Cassidy. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's one of them. It's like, bruh, you can't make a hit, so now you got to find a way to make some money, man. That's all it is, man. Paulie, man, Keep fighting them cab drivers, you know, bare knuckle style in the back of a bar, man. Hopefully, you know, you become a legend there. But I doubt it because he broke his hand. I'm telling you.
Well, here's the deal, Paulie. You're a great commentator. You're a great commentator. You're great at calling the fights. Just do that. Just tell the truth. Like the way you told the truth when they gave Wilder extra time. Yo, I love that. The way you break down the fights, I love that. You're great at breaking down the fights. Just keep doing that, and just get paid off that. That's all I can say, man. I don't hating on the Pacman. That ain't gonna get you nothing because you know what? People still gonna buy his fights. And Pacquiao's so big now, bro. I don't even.
Man, listen here, Paulie. Nobody want to buy your mixtape, bro.
It sounds like Paulie needed to be a hand model.
let us know how you feel. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, and also check out our podcast on all major streaming services. Yo, Paulie, stop the hating. Stick to the commentating.
We are not rating Paulie.
We bring the feeling